Folks, quick tip here on how to open up the bottom of your Waterpik flosser to replace the little hose here. This little hose that breaks with time. The handle is replaceable, and the bottom of the unit is sealed by these little clips in four corners, here, here, and here. And the only way you can open it up is by using several screwdrivers. What I had to do, actually I was going to get my son to help me, but I was able to do it on my own. I put one screwdriver here, another one here, another one here, and another one here at the same time. And I had to pry the whole thing open like that, because if you do just one screwdriver on one side, the other clips will not come loose. So you have to do it, like 2 or 3 of them at the same time if you can, in order to get this thing loose. Okay, so in a second here I'll show you how to, here's where it disconnects here. This little piece here is where you disconnect the hose and connect the new one to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it with both hands, and I'll come back and explain the rest. Hey, so here's the other challenge I found with this thing, replacing this thing. Once I took the old hose out of there, I had to pry it open with both hands. I found out that the two connectors are different. This is the new one has a little pointy thing on it. The old one didn't have that. So what I'm going to have to do is take this out, because there's no room in the assembly here. As I'll show you, there's no room in here to put this guy in there, properly, to put it in there, because it just doesn't match. So I'm going to have to remove this little piece with a pair of these like that, and then plug it in there. Okay, so that's going to be my next step. Okay, folks, so there you have it. I put it in there. I had to use these little things here to guide it in there, and I crimped the hose a little bit. So I ended up uncrimping the hose by pushing it this way as well, so the hose would be round instead of pinched like that. So now I'm going to snap this assembly back on and then actually test it to see if it works. But look at this, I had to use I had to get all my flathead screwdrivers out so that I could pry this part from the main part. So let's go to the last step. Hopefully it'll work. As I'm reassembling this, you have to make sure that all of these things are lined up. This part here, as well as the hose on the other side. There's a special way to just kind of make sure everything is not crimping, and if it's okay, it'll fall back into place. See, you heard it snap there. It means it's locked into place, and hopefully I can get this little baby working here in a minute. Okay, I'll come back as soon as I fill up the tub with water and get it ready. Okay, one other thing, when you reassemble this thing, the other problem I had was this little latch that pops up and down. I'm going to turn it off. When I put this back together, this was not connected to the inside mechanical part that hooks up there, so I overlooked that. And the first time I put it back inside, this was not working, so I couldn't get it to turn on. So I had to take this out and put it this way first, slide it in that motion like that, with this side going in first, so that it would connect to the little pin that's there that connects to the motor switch inside. So this you have to also be careful with that when you reassemble it, that little piece is inside the little hole. It has a little hole on this side that's like that, and then on this side it has a little pin. Those two things have to line up, and the pin has to go inside the hole, so that when you turn it off and on, it activates the motor inside like that. So now I got it working. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl here for you. Bear with me 1 second. Plugging it in. Turn it off. Put the water on. And you're going to see one happy picker here. Water picker. Okay. Push it down a little bit. There you have it. Yeah. Working. Total. Mother. Well, this is not a job for a person that does not know anything about handiwork, because it wasn't easy
It took me a while to get it done. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps you out. Bye.